there! I'm finally back with a bit more Star Rail. And this time also a bit, still more a bit of a forest. Also, I picked the best place to start the stream with like the sound in the background. With like the trembling trollers in the background making so much noise. But they're also making just like a lot of stuff making noise here. It's a bit of annoying, not gonna lie. Last time around we did continue with like a forest story from the not 2.1. Which one are we on? 4.1. After that update. And we were about to go for like the Hidden Grove part, like the Murmuring Woods, as it is all called it. Go. Just read it and like freedom and command immediately. Alright, because we were at this place. Right, this is where we stopped last time around. We had some kind of spirit actually helping us. Well, if we could actually call it a spirit or whatever it was. But yeah. Let's just see what we will find in here in like I'm guessing there will be a free rails here.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods.
Interesting. Maybe it's just water lilies, like literally flowers.
All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Just is something real quick. Forgot about it, doing that. I wanted to do it earlier, but I just remembered it.
Ma'am.
Carrot, you're making things sound so complicated. All you want us to do is retrieve the flower, right?
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
I mean, we just grabbed the flower. What?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return.
I mean, why should you just randomly trust you? Especially with it like going on right now.
Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
got my controller. Cable. What says it, Rosalina? Are you planning to keep us here forever?
You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although
Are they?
it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain.
I'm gonna ask, I don't like that it was like echoing so much.
I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you?
See what we're made of? Huh? Could you phrase it any more directly?
Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me.
I know it's interesting how like Calypso has like so much echo on her voice and like Castoris does not. This is so weird.
If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
That's what we're trying to have Cass around. I should put my brain to use too then. The 10 dimension area by the orb shows. What are these growing there? So we can do it like today? Are you orb just at today? Oh no, you just need a specific control panel for it. Alright. Oh, it looks as if lucky. Hey, what's this? Wait, are you supposed to get onto it? Have to carry this in on a cocktail's bloom to reach it? Yeah, okay, it's just an elevator. So unnecessary that you already need to walk. It looks interesting that it is like in the future that there's like no warrior here. Can just make it night, I guess.
Huh?
Cool,
There are
vessels and-
ichor vessels stored here.
And countless bloom sprouts. Some side of ichors are covered with a fracture membrane level which will break upon impact, causing it to float. Okay. Ah.
Flowers, ma'am.
Those flowers are grown. Okay, interesting. Should want to go to first though.
How smart.
Where's the other place? Ah, a chest. Oh. This one's locked from the other side again, I guess. Okay. Can't turn it around.
Oh.
It looks interesting how like the water flows down here, but
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
when we clear that one, we'll take care of the other riddles. Symbol. Not quite sure what to make of it yet.
Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Wait, I need to get on. I know, I just need to get onto the roof. Yeah, okay, easy. I'm just putting it in the different directions first, I guess. Okay. What else this might change? Stella, but I can't actually. Oh, I can go down there.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Very interesting how we can actually use it since it's corrupted a little bit. Over there's actually where like chest is supposed to be. So how do I get to the chest? Because I would need to get there from the other side. I'll try to get there. I need to get here first, so... Just pick up the flower.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
To fear, maybe, maybe not, but welcome anyway. So we're doing simply burrowing the Titans? Maybe.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Mem cow. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem.
Hey, Cat, don't suddenly appear out of nowhere and scare me like this. It's tiny little heart cannot take it. It's already the second time.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
It's Pink Bunny this time. I'm sure an all-encompassing species. I guess I'm also not actually quite sure what you're supposed to be honest.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Still wondering how I'm supposed to get at one chest over there though. It just takes me further down. I don't have anything to change. here. Can't get it from down here. I can't pass here otherwise though. I actually don't know. I'm supposed to get a chest ready. At least for figuring it out another time, I guess. Oh, it actually brings me up. But not where I was expecting it. Oh, it brings me back here. I guess this really need me. Oh, this really needs me to make such a round trip. Come on. But let's just like completely reset the puzzle if we go down here. I would imagine it's just like completely resets it, but hey, we just say. Oh no, it's actually not resetting it. Then... Back there. And really big detour going around. Kind of unnecessary in my opinion to go around like this, but okay. Especially with like all like the with the waiting, with like opening the doors, the elevators. Why? Hey, at least I get a chest.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
I think I just commented it. I especially feel fine. Come on. So just already getting the water wheel started. I hope.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool?
Remove a better from the Golden Bower Falls.
Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Mom! Mommy, lit up.
Oh, I really lit up. Ah, so it's horrendous.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bow of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
There's the truck and so come.
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you?
Sadly, yeah.
Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation.
Fair.
Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
Ah. I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Why are you singling her out? What's with this unfair treatment? Is it because I'm too smart and you're afraid that the question will turn and forest upside down?
Well,
huh?
in that case, mister, please go ahead.
Or is it our friends that are joined?
Straight to the point. The Titans have cast a net over this place because of the Black Tide. If we want to escape, I'll require your help to reclaim my true form. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With
hope
all
so.
due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Yeah, guess it really doesn't trust her. I mean, it's already moving. Can I just step on it? Ugh, I hate you. Do you really have to time it now to get that nymph? Why do we have to do this so many times? So where's the nymph? It would be nice if I actually could see what's coming ahead. There it is coming. Sweet. I'm not sure if it's actually doing anything, but I will just do it.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
I mean, you do it mighty.
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Oh, not mighty. Trilby is the red haired
Lady,
one.
your metaphor.
Maybe I just repaired it. Could listen to those birds, or it could just not. Oh! Golden Calyx. Let's go over there, but what can I find down here? Let's go way further down. Oh, spear. I can't get this scroll because of the monster. Come on.
I always deliver.
Expand your thinking.
Be of your body and mind. Just a graze.
Oh!
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Curia, endless riddles. Nothing but a point. Bending the rules.
Oh, come on.
Watch your head.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Helpless as an open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Where the spear go? There.
Oh.
Why are Do I have to understand why he's stealing that thing? Where are you going? Oh, come on. Where is the flower for this star? Object intelligence. Also. Oh. It just breaks the boxes down there. Ah. Okay, fair. It didn't look like a thing that could actually break stuff to me. It's just like, it looked like an energy ball, but alright. Ah, what's wrong down there? Is it not just... Oh, you. Are you giving like all the different objects? Okay. Oh, that's not it. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Ah. Okay.
Oh.
Schockverdammt.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh.
So now we should be now we can continue. Wait, why is that coin, the coin down there? I saw the coin.
Pretty underwhelming.
Hello, Tribby.
Whoa! It's little
Oh,
Gray,
like Tria.
little Cass, and the pink puppy!
I get it. I just be a puppy. Be forgiving. Be forgiving.
Lady Trianne, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
Has the supremacy
Your
secured.
supremacy secured! That sounds so cool! Oh, what does it mean?
Wow.
Wait a minute, let's get back on track. The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that?
Kind of a spirit wanting to grow?
Whoa! A spirit? Trianne wants to meet this spirit that even the gold thread can't sense. Mem.
Can we know another companion?
Mem.
Let's she go up to?
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trianne also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This just looks like a piece of fabric that's ripped
This is
or
a
burnt.
piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura. Mem.
Maybe an exile left it behind using alchemy in order to guide us?
Trianne doesn't think so. Because when Trianne picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trianne, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us.
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
A lot, I'm guessing. Ah, there's the hand of Sagrus. Oh, what the? I mean, I did see the coins, so... You'll find 3 of them. Okay. Oh. Second one spotted. Yeah. Do I need to punch it? Yeah. Are you for more though than just breaking stuff and collecting coins? I mean... Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I also should take the chest along with me. I just unlocked it. You're again. This is getting annoying. I like how the enemy is not seeing us because we're in this cutscene.
I always deliver.
No dirty troll.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Helpless as ever. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
I'm gonna be so over time, so I have to do this. Oh, we're actually fighting.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
Be of your body and mind.
Oh. No dirty tricks, all right? It's on me.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Time for a lesson.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth.
Just a graze.
Watch your head. Oh.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Oh, come on.
Hedge your bets.
I always do this when I do not have skill points.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
No dirty tricks.
I don't have time. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Come on, go play with the hand there instead of this. Okay, come over up.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious. There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Huh? What butterfly?
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No, how should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame.
Okay.
Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Xerxes.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem 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 mem.
We're telling the Titan I love you, work? Mem is good at doing that.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphorius know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trianne, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
But isn't it a dead end up ahead?
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Alright. You take a single petal from the golden bough, thrown over to both hands. The butterfly didn't move even... Butterfly didn't even move 1 inch. What the... Even in the native myths of Amphorius, it all boils down to sincerity being miracles, show genuine intent, and the butterfly will surely respond. Or not. Yet, regrettably, it remains unmoved.
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
The butterfly didn't move an inch.
Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Mummy, he's about to burst into flames!
Wait, what?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
What are these two doing? Oh, I saw you. I'm not even sure why I'm like replaying the stitches, but I'm just doing it because.
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad.
Why is Mem down there?
I'm fine.
Alright, friend, I'm fine. I just feel a little warm. But it would be best if we could keep it from becoming a snack for these little things. Sorry, I shouldn't call you little things. I shouldn't call you guys little things. Come on, you were right
Lady
there.
Trianne, what exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Memmy.
Leave it in your capable hands. Before I'm cooked, think first about how to apologize. Ah, man. We're doing this to us. Or guess I'm supposed to win at daytime?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay, I like this. We just round Mem. I find it interesting about how Mem is reacting to all of the changes. Oh, man, how are you?
Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Is that it? Look,
The dice have been
VIP.
cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Never seen perfection before? Time to cleanse the filth. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Self-inflicted misery.
Hedge your bets.
Lose some, win some.
He's already out.
Expand your thinking. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind. Just a graze.
I hit the mark.
Give an inch. Open sesame. May the foul stench Curious? Quick endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Never seen. Expand your thinking.
And bye.
Watch it chrome. This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Can I move you to another place? I can. So now I can get it out of chest. What?
Oh.
Can I get anything else here? Oh. Okay. Do you help? Just leave me alone.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
I just don't want to fight all these monsters.
Feeling bold? Yours, stubborn one. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
No dirty tricks.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah. Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking. Time for a lesson. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Bending the rules.
Watch your head.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Hopeless as ever. Expand your thinking. Self-inflicted misery.
Hold on. Go. You. Oh, I also can pick up the chest, I guess. I also picked you up. So give me that. I had a place so annoyingly.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Curious? Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
All right. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Immerse yourself. Yeah.
Amazing. But then again,
Oh. Easy enough. She needs to do that. Something easier I can give myself up to. Ah. So the question is, where do I want to put you to? Does practice stuff. And what happens if I put it down here? Faith in the seed. I get achievement for it, I guess. Okay. That was stupid. That also can work. It's not working. I need to for him to go down there though. And he's gonna go there. No, that's not helping. That's stupid. Sometimes you might get really stupid. I was gonna say I should do one of this is taking me, but it's just taking me over here.
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something delicious.
It's being cooked up there, I guess. Oh, you finally here, brother? I've been waiting for a while. Right, I wanted to do something about the spam messages. But alright, it's time to give this a bunch and gentlemanly who's a taste of a fiery and fatal allure.
And mine, the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
It's on me.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Bending the rules. Allow me to purge the root of... Yeah.
Watch your head. The dice had bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Where there's a will. May the foul stench dissipate. Time to cleanse the filth. Open sesame. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Run
Expand.
down.
What a crone.
So simple. I agree with you there, ma'am. Position Grace did not take much effort. Was this supposed to be a challenge? Yeah, it was not.
Easy.
Wait, she's saying easy in like a voice line, but the text is not saying easy at all. Just kidding. I just want to marvel at how Tamamo and Cass always manage to resolve crises so effortlessly. She's all of us. Alright, sorry, I forgot about trying.
It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated.
Okay.
It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Oh. reaction at all.
Weird.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Mem. Mem.
Oh, come on. I hate people who don't finish their parts.
We have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
True.
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
Wait, why are they saying embers? I just see one ember.
Oh. According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows.
As the golden water lily touches the ember, flames spill from its petals. Curiously, the fire does not consume the entire flower, only faint sparks give her the tips subtly burning.
How incredible.
Memmy.
Good. Why couldn't have the flower been just there from the start? Yeah.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
Ooh.
It's a success! The path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Titan said cries. Okay.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands.
Ah.
But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself.
Oh, she is. Of course. Yeah, okay. I know who she is. She's part of the Titan.
If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Circe's, right?
What's going on? You're the Titan?
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
I mean, the conversation right there just now totally gave it away.
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Circe's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed, and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it.
Okay.
As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me.
Okay, she's a reasonable titan for once, but hey, she's also the titan of reason after all, so... Duh.
Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
I think you would actually call us a win-win. I finally understand, so you wanted to lend your hand in piecing your core flame back together. Well, I'll also be able to save Anaxa that way.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form, and you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne, together in one go.
But, Circes, aren't you the Reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Okay, give it to me. Buying time is my specialty, I guess.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the Golden Bough of Vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trian will protect everyone.
We'll be fine.
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am, me...
It is...
Ma'am?
Friends, can you feel it?
Memmy, what's wrong? Ma'am.
The members you have a very intense smell.
Memmy, ma'am.
The sign of Barash, sand, and a blazing sun.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
Do we get to see what he has been doing here?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array for the sake of Emporius. Die with me, Titan.
Oh.
Ma'am.
Ah.
Circes was right. He's indeed here.
Who is this black-robed guy? Ma'am.
This person is source of this man, the memory. No, it's basically the memory itself. I'm guessing the piece of burnt cloth came from him.
Ma'am.
The burning paradise, the shattered sun, and...
Ma'am.
carnage, death, and destruction.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Circes was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Run! Ma'am.
Great run, it's just us. You won't be able to defeat him. Don't worry, I'll take that run.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Mister, only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. Two slashes. Three slashes are enough.
Who exactly are you?
Oh, look. A VIP. I always make good on my promises.
No dirty tricks. All
Lee, there's no backing out now. For me or you. Allow me to purge the root. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
It's on me.
Self-inflicted misery. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Curiosity, endless riddle.
I think pretty
Nothing
certain
but a
about that.
void. Who's the little backstabber? Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Bending the rules.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Give an inch and they'll take them. I don't have time for games.
Return to victory.
Oh,
Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced.
Couldn't kill me.
In that case.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human. How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Naxa? No. It's Cersei's.
Time to cleanse the filth.
hedge your bets.
The truth, everything in this world
So like
is bleeding. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
just as he's taking the damage now.
Glimpse the unknown. Who's the little backstabber?
Oh,
No I'm about to be overwhelmed.
Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
Open sesame. Be of your body.
She's getting overwhelmed quite quickly.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Self-inflicted misery.
No! Look out, everyone!
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
Where should she send him? One Taylor. So didn't see your manager immediately, cutie.
Phew. That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Also, does she go after vorher? I mean, yeah. Ho is like, yeah, Ho is a healer which fits well with Kafka as a party. Oh, Lingsha would usually pair with Kafka.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Why doesn't he remind me from the design just like a more colored version of the Korean people from Genshin? Especially with like this star sign on the chest.
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circe's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
I'm a bit next here.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to stop me, Kesterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
I guess. I don't know why.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus's wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am. Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
This is the first thing you ask about after hearing his passing?
Yes. He managed to protect Circe's core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kallinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me?
Kalinikos also Crisis Era. Okay.
I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday.
Wait, why are there flying pods in the background? What's Wi-Fi? I never noticed these.
With the coming coronation of the new king of Cremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide and seek vengeance for my husband.
Okay. I mean, if you want to. Alright, so this.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Keinani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together. What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
There's me, I'm getting all teary-eyed as well. In this case, a trailblazer is. Yeah.
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Keinani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset.
Oh, so next time was the Crisis. Okay.
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Okay, they don't even get an answer, but I would say yes, I guess.
What's
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time.
How can you say that? He's your...
Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man, stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Those who recognize their lives and their families are truly admirable.
Good work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaya.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Let's go.
Please, careful me, I'm the spirit thief. Be in awe of Geo-Warriors.
Let's go back for another south.
I think it would have been quicker if I teleported, but hey. Especially since I have to call the other way. Ah. Oh. She's not here.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
With our company of the Grove circumstances, we are now fully cognizant, and for thy most diligent efforts, we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately convey the depth of our appreciation. Alas, the Holy City presently faces sundry complications, and manifold duties command our attention, precluding us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight, we express sincere regret. Furthermore, following thy arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. These particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon tomorrow. So it is written. Sure. We can say, the garment maker. Dear garment raider, please inform Lady Aglaya that message received. We'll take our rest today and we send her our regards. Interesting that the garment makers are like.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know. I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akuma isn't the Grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
The trouble is our old friend by now, actually.
The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akuma, but all of Amphorius. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon. Lady Tribute once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths.
I mean, yeah, it did.
Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the Shadow of Death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
Oh, Drew! I didn't even pay attention to that, but yeah, she's like, yeah, she's avoiding like touching people, but we literally touched her and courted her. Yeah. I had totally forgotten about this until you brought it up.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Okay, got another nameless recollection. Let's see. Let us write a story. Demised Scholar Anaxagoras. Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own epitaph.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete, just like his fate.
He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hands. Hence had never seek the benediction of gods, accepting only their tricks and plots his brain presents.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
People warned each other thus before his lectern. It is rumors the scholar's hubris looms foul and vile. He dares to proclaim ascendancy over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the one shouldering such slanders pays little heed. His lonesome figure stands aloof, for he always believed that gods are no greater than mortal beings such as he. Grove of Epiphany, the paradise of the wise, yet harbors one shouldering the name of a fool. He calls himself a clear-headed teacher leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches apart from gifting a single saying. Yet for the rest of the student's life, that saying often proves to be more valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his words as divine utterances, to which the teacher replies with a sharp retort. Apart from destiny, he seems able to decipher all laws. And now, even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently records the past under leafy shade.
Faced with a god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reaches enlightenment for the first time.
Yet, I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might. Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
Yeah, but she already describes the feats of mankind as magic tricks, proving that the enlightened can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic tricks cannot afford to fail even after a million times, and for that the blasphemous co-conspired with a god. Using the final trick, they wish to create miracles. Okay. Oh, this is a story of a new companion. The one who looked like a scholar of some kind. Did you go, boy? I have no idea what that means, but you're trying to make me laugh, right? It's Magic Boy. I just play along. Alright, I just remembered that one is a magician. On the topic of the Flame Chase journey, he always seemed opposed, perhaps because he didn't believe in a prophecy. I think his word is false, except with me. Time for Chris Tamamo, or do you think it's the relation between Alexa and us? Kind of spurs? Yeah, I suppose I could say that. Though the ideologies are completely different when it comes to stubbornness, he is strikingly similar to the other heroes. A gladiator permits the Chrysler heirs to study under Nexa. The good rider is a good friend. Everybody can agree on that at least. But we are different, Tamaro. We are the best partners when we work together. How much more? How many more? Okay, we can get 4 more sagas, I guess. Give me. Long time no see. I've heard about what happened with Finan. You've been through a lot. Oh, not at all. It's on the source of the Trailblaze. I wasn't expecting Forest in Tempo with the word of the Nameless. What are you doing while I was gone? Oh, I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth for some research materials from the Grove. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember that in Forest the sky was sealed away by a titan? Aquila's presence keeps this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worshipped Aquila. Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the Holy City in the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice spending time alone. Oh, just you right. Your good times are coming to an end. After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in the coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired. You should get some sleep before we set up tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath. Okay. Sometime before in the Memorial Palace.
Trian?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. but the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we're little kids.
I mean, you look like little kids.
One day,
And act like them.
Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
Oh. Oh, is that a thing? Like they always like mentioned or referenced that there have been like more of like the Tribi clones, I will say, we call them right now. That there have been like a lot more of them than just like the 3 we know. Did they all like just like pass on because they've been using the Century Gate, each of them like too often?
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Can I just teleport there?
Here's really hot and heavy.
Can't.
Has it always been like this? Is someone injured over there? What happened here?
Watch out! Watch out! For the Cragnatsune!
Cragnatsune? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me! Coming through! Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Did they just get lightheaded? And what do you call it in English? Like there's a specific term for what they have, like a German word. Like you. It's not the immune system, but actually, not sure. Yeah, they're like these hard specific terms of medical kind and such as like stuff I don't know in English.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Cragnatsune are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
Okay, she already knows what's going on, I guess.
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit is Mightimos.
What are you two doing?
Dee, what did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Oh, don't tell me that it's like a challenge who can stay in it for the longest while they keep rising the heat more and more. Oh, you guys do it.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from there, Aglaya.
Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
I think this is something Mighty would actually say.
No, none of those sound right.
I think the second one was the closest to what he would say.
Forget it. Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside? What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
Fair.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Cremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Cremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
It Haikis? Not sure what this like stands for.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Cremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel.
Ooh.
An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
Yeah, you're stupid, you too.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Cremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Cremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences!
Wait, why? Why is the nymph commentating this?
Unparalleled resolve. The two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam.
Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time? Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers.
When did we apply for, like, taking part in a history lesson?
For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry.
I'm not sure if they are even listening in the first place.
It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
The moaning and groaning isn't making it any better.
In a corner. It had nowhere to escape. On the land of Amphorius, some lives meet their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
No.
What? You're chickening out already?
Also, why are they
Get lost.
enjoying a hot bath fully clothed?
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever you want.
This is so weird to watch.
Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Cremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
I doubt that they are awestruck, but okay. More like heat struck.
This isn't fair. You're wearing way less than I am.
Why are you going in there glove to begin with, and also why you're
the
pointing up?
latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Cremnoan language.
I appreciate it also the game finally calls it out that people are like going in a hot bath like fully dressed, which is like, especially in like armor, which is, why would you do that? Well, I'm not sure if it's good for the armor. It's made out of metal and might quite literally easily oxidize inside of it, but alright. So, I mean, don't half acknowledging this, but because like people are still like going in there, but at least they're lightly gloved with for this. But hey, why would you go in there with full armor?
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
A recovery final magic is called a final Balthus array from the sea. This time, Final narrowly triumphed with a stunning 27 out of 225 victory in terms of numbers of ships safely escorted.
Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
You have two big obstacles in front of you, yeah.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Well, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Of course.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Hey, at least they do not go in full armor. I mean, I can understand that they do like wear light gowns and such like this, but...
But, Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh, okay, why is that?
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie.
We're even regressing.
Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
Oh, so that's the thing actually. Like, opening a Century Gate is causing them to regress. Strange, but okay. I find it interesting the connection there that the power is making here, like actively regress.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akuma during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Noosporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student.
Okay.
I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian? Wait, no. It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
Where's Trinan right now? In the meantime.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
Yes, dude.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
I'm wondering too.
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Cremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
Mean.
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
I'm not gonna lie, for like, that was a good one, Phaidon. That was a good one. You gotta be with that.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war.
Not gonna lie, in some aspects, Fana and I shared a similar kind of humor. Also, I also do like to make like meme personal jokes like this sometimes. If they're appropriate, that is. If they're appropriate and fitting.
The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I
There's
fought
connection
it
to
in
the
the
dude.
trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
So final battle that thing we just fought in the grove like in the past.
You were blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Cremnoan language.
Just because there's no word doesn't mean that you do not know about the concept.
I'm
of
getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
So that's why hyena.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial, as well as my old comrades. Hephaestion, Perdiccas, Ionius, Ptolemy, and Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these 5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Ionius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5, and their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Cremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Midamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Cremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Netherrealm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
Midamos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Embellishing much?
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
Midamos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Cremnoan dying on a sickbed? I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status. Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Cremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Kratos included, I made the Cremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikedor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Kratos?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Triby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Kratos!
Wait, what?
Kratos! What's going on?
Mightimos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force, and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Wow, how stupid.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher.
Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Cremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the Flame Chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Crateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Cremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Crateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Crateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Crateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Cremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Crateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
Do we get to see more like flashbacks?
A fierce fighter.
I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akeman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Cremnoan detachment, Mightimos. I'm here to finish you, father.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Cremnoan dynasty.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, since he did trigger it.
You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hyakis! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Cremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Cremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Cremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son?
Oh, you see.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Porgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
It's just been like one big,
King
long,
of
big cutscene.
Cremnos
Jesus.
it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
A ring?
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Cremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you. Ask now.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Cragnatsune, even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Cragnatsune yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day, for the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
Not really.
Cragnatsune have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Cragnatsune you truly are.
Well, Judging based on Tributes PoE, you have been in Tributes PoE the entire time. Or it is supposed to be, at least.
Mama! Mama! I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then
we ship.
Floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Trebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it.
How would it chase away a wave?
Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden.
Hi there. What's going on? We can, if you go by visually, without any context, a child listening to a bit of real stories from her mother and talking about her real dreams.
But Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Just saying though, you're missing a lot of context to that. That this character actually has been an adult that has been regressing because of her powers and everything like that, and such. Yeah, you're kind of missing that part.
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
Sounds getting more weird. What's up with these Trudy dolls?
Sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember.
Huh. Also, memory, I also do not like being mean, but I'll actually... As soon as I got out of this like long cutscene marathon, which actually took longer than I expected, I did plan to stop for today. So we will... I mean, it is a wonderful thing in and of itself. But if you consider the context... Yeah. Oh dear. I will actually be stopping here for today. We will definitely continue on next time around. It comes to checking out whatever is going on with Trippy right now. Is she still dreaming? Is she hallucinating, or whatever else is going on? I don't know. Also could be more of the like the regression happening. But yeah, sports and save that makes you get back to our.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
I actually like how also one of the Trippy dolls is actually okay. A gateway to that dream. I guess Trippy is dreaming. Also, maybe we should get a closer look at the door. The doll's fucking cute. I want the Ruby doll, not gonna lie. I want one. But yeah. I'm editing the stream here today. I said we will continue on next time. Also, I'm not gonna look for someone's raid, so we're just gonna be ending it without any raid. I really enjoyed it, and feedback and support would also be appreciated if you want to leave that. And other than that, we'll be seeing each other next time. And then, bye bye.